All right, welcome in everybody. We are getting ready to come on the air. If you know what this song is, you can sing it along in the comments. Those of you from way back in the days last year, you know what this song is. Come on, sing it. Hey, you know what it is? Boom, 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 into my room. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 into my room. Oh wow, I forgot to connect the oh goodness, I gotta get the stuff connected. All right, let's see. I don't know if I'm on. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Listen. Oh, my. Oh, what have we walked in onto in this whole boondoggle of a situation? But don't you worry, we're about to get caught up on all of that because Keke Palmer has responded. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Simone is sneaking in at work. Girl, listen, you better make sure your headphones turned down low and you got a stone face. Make sure you got that face on. It looks like you're working like, hopefully you don't have to look like that at work. All right, let's go ahead and get live on other platforms. We are going to be showing the response that Keke Palmer made to her man. Well, we don't know if it's to her man or whatever, but she made a response. And so let's go on and get live. Let's go ahead and get live. We are live on Twitch. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. And of course, not Instagram, LinkedIn. And of course, we are live on YouTube, which is the main platform. Woo! So the text notifications are working as intended now. So I'm happy. Earlier, there was a server issue. But we are back in the building. So if you want to get a text notification whenever we go live and be able to get here early and hang out in the comments, just go to tonyatko.com/text. And so without further ado, if you're ready to jump into this response that she did, I'm ready as well because I wasn't expecting this, but this lets me know that things are pretty much I don't know. Over. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me what you think this means. You tell me what you think this means. So, whew, man. Here we go. You all ready?
You ain't stopping what's going on with me, sweetheart. So if you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. If you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. I'm about to link up. I'm about to link up. If you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. Link up. I'm about to link up. You ain't stopping what's going on with me, sweetheart. So if you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. If you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. I'm about to link up. I'm about to link up. If you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. Link up. I'm about to link up. You ain't stopping what's going on with me, sweetheart. So if you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. If you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. I'm about to link up. I'm about to link up. If you gon' act up, I'm about to link up. Link up. I'm about to link up. You ain't
Oh my,
stopping what's
my,
going on with
my,
me, sweetheart. So if you gon'
Oh,
act up,
oh. Listen, I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. You have to tell. Listen, somebody out there. Ooh, I had to put on my pearls just to clutch them. Oh, oh my goodness, knockouts. I don't know. You have to tell me. What do you think this means? Are you all familiar with this song? It looked like there's some fighting stance going on. I thought I saw a crotch grab. She's dressed down and she is, I don't know, hands up in the air. What you gonna do? I don't know. Woo. So, listen. So wait, is this her? Is this a song of hers? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wonder now. You all are saying that this was a former song of hers, so now she's getting ready to drop a remix, and then now all of a sudden all this controversy. Well. Interesting. Have we been bamboozled? Because the lyrics that I'm hearing is, you ain't gonna stop anything over here. If you're gonna act up, I'm about to link up. I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Listen, we look. I'm a listen. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a few other videos for you because the internet has taken sides. So there's a few different things that I want you to see, right? Oh, it's a clip from an interview. Well, this is what she posted a few hours ago. So this is the only thing that she has said since the controversy. So for those of you who are not up on what's going on, right? A few days ago, you can watch some of the prior videos. A few days ago, she was on the stage with Usher. She was wearing an outfit with the cheeks in lace, right? And he was spinning her around. She was singing with him, and her man came out and was like, "It's the outfit, though. You a mom." And then he was talking about the morals and stuff that he has, et cetera, et cetera. People pulled up old tweets of him talking about Alton Sterling should have complied, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So now the internet has picked sides. There are people on either side of it. Aoki Simmons has come out, and Aoki Simmons gave a response that I thought was a little inappropriate, but you all can tell me what you think. I thought it was a little inappropriate because I'm like, is this appropriate? Then somebody by the name of Brandon T. Jackson, I don't know if you all know who he is, but Brandon T. Jackson also, and as saucy as he's looking, I don't know. This is him. How you doing? He came out and he gave a response. But before we get into his response, I want you all to hear what Aoki Simmons had to say. And we're going to be taking a break in a little while where we're going to read the sponsors to the show, the people who send the cash apps through. I'm going to read your comments live on the air. And so get ready to do that. But before that, Let's see what Aoki Simmons had to say, because when I heard her statement, I was like, all right. Here we go.
I just want to say I don't know Keke Palmer's boyfriend. I don't know anything about him really, besides the current thing. But let me just say, I hate that man. I pray and plot on his downfall. I hate him. I'm disgusted. I think when my friend told me that, we were just like sitting and I was like, what? I would love the chance to like punch that. Like, who? I am appalled. No couth, not one drop of couth. Like, there's so many things wrong with it, but I just want to say I don't know Keke Palmer's boyfriend. I don't know anything about him really, besides the current thing. But let me just say, I hate that man.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this? She's talking about
I hate him. I'm disgusted. I think when my friend told me that, we were just like sitting and I was like,
she's praying for his and plotting for his downfall, talking about she hate him. When I heard this, I was like, this is a bit much. First, you're going to say you don't know him, and then you're going to talk about you hate.
No couth, not one drop of
You're going to talk about how you hate someone you don't know.
There's so many things wrong with it, but I just want to say I don't know Keke Palmer's boyfriend. I don't know anything about him really, besides the current thing. But let me just say, I hate that man. I pray and plot on his downfall. I hate him.
Yeah, so when I heard this, I was like, hate really only destroys you.
What he had to say was fucking stupid, and the way he did it was so unhinged, and the follow-up was unhinged. Don't ever talk about Akila again. Ever. Disgusting. And it makes me sick, because she gave that man a beautiful child. And he is yapping on the internet? Why do men talk? Ever. Just never talk again. Anyway, go watch Kiki's Kamala Harris interview, because she's so cute and so wonderful and asked all the questions that we want answers to, so. But the way he did it was insane. What he had to say was fucking stupid.
Yeah, so you know what? So I want to urge you all to not hate, because hate really only harms you. There is no need for hate. It's like drinking poison expecting the other person to die. I'm disappointed by her, and this is a whole bunch of other things that she is emoting. These are daddy issues. These are issues that she has with men. There's a lot going on in these statements that has nothing to do with Keke. She's calling her Akila at one point. I was just like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I thought it was inappropriate. What are your thoughts on that? I'm not feeling that. I think that we have to maintain some sort of distance from allowing ourselves to get dragged into the mire of other people's mess. Yeah, somebody's saying PTSD. You know, this is a bit much. I wasn't feeling that at all, right? So Keke Palmer's boyfriend jumped on to Twitter last night to share a lyric from Kanye West's song. So we're going to have to, how do we do this? Because it's a copywritten song, so we have to be very, very careful with what it is that we play. So I am going to, how do we do this? Because the song lyrics are important for the conversation, but we don't want to get any copyright stuff going on. So how do we do this? I will play it, but I won't damn, how do we do this? It's because maybe if I pause it enough time, no, because they be catching it on 1 second, 2 seconds. All right. I'll see if we can do it with just the captions down at the bottom. So the caption out here. So this is from Kanye West. He shared this yesterday, And so I'm going to let the captions play it down at the bottom here. So the the captions are not capturing it because I don't have the sound on. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play it. We're gonna go ahead and play it and see whether or not we can avoid the whole copyright thing. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. We probably won't because they be catching it. They be on it. They be wanting their paper. And you know, Kanye is in some mental state right now where no passes given. So we'll just have to deal with the copyright stuff after. But because I want you to see it. Okay, you know what? Okay, so someone is saying just read it. Okay. So I'll tell you what the lyrics say. I'll pause it. Even if I speed it up, they've been catching it sped up. And this is on Instagram, so I can't speed it up from there. So here. So I can, what can I do? What can I do? I can recite the lyrics. I'll recite the lyrics. I'll recite the lyrics. I'll recite the lyrics, and then you all can Google it. So the name of the song is Forever, right? And I'm going to say the lyrics that are on the thing, right? Even if I say educational purposes, it's still copyrighted music. So here, so listen. So so it starts out and it says, stardom turned you to a maniac. All the way in Hollywood, and I can't even act, right? This is what's being said. All the way in Hollywood, I can't even act. They pulled their cameras out, and goddamn, he snapped. I used to want this thing forever. Y'all could have it back. So that's what he posted. These are the lyrics. Chasing the stardom will turn you into a maniac. All the way in Hollywood, I can't even act. They pulled the camera out. Goddamn, he snapped. I used to want this thing forever. Y'all could have it back. So pretty much he's saying he wanted to be famous. He wanted to be in Hollywood. He wanted to do these things, but it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. So he wants to give it back. So here, I'll play a little so you can hear the melody, the beat of it. Chasing the stardom will turn you to a maniac. All right, so that's how it goes. So it's upbeat, right? So that's that, right? That's that. That's that. In about in a few moments, we're going to take a break, but there are a few other things that I wanted you to see first. So. Let's see. All right. Remember I showed you all this picture, the other time when we did the broadcast, right? I showed you all this picture. And I was like, this is probably who he was used to. This is probably who he wanted. And somebody else picked up on that because you see how glamorous she's looking now, but this is how she used to look with the cystic acne on her face and stuff like that. And then she glowed up, and he seems like he's having a hard time adjusting to the glow up, right? He wanted that version of Keke. And this is what he got. He got this version. And other people are commenting on that as well, right? Here. So this is, for those of you who are not privy to the story, this is the dress that Keke Palmer had on with her cheeks a full glory, right? Out there, cheeks in full glory. And then somebody posted up a picture of Sierra, right? So here, I want you all to see this right here. So this is a picture of Ciara, and it says, this dress that Ciara wore to the Oscars was even more risque than what Keke wore. Yet look at Russell's reaction. And these ones are even married. May our husbands not be the weapons fashioned for our debatification, the young lady says, that she does not want to be debatified. So this, and if you see, look at Russell's face, right? He looked proud, he looked happy. That's one way to go about it. But remember, Russell Wilson is wealthy. What's the difference between him and Keke Palmer's boyfriend, right? There are a lot of differences. I showed you how Keke Palmer's boyfriend was looking on the red carpet. You saw how he was walking with the baby all behind her. So this is Keke Palmer and her boyfriend at some award show, right? Look at how he's dressed. He got on his Chuck Taylors. He's standing there in a t-shirt and jeans, right? She's all dressed up and looking glamorous. And I showed you how he was walking behind her. I'll just refresh your memory. Just get prepared for the sound. Because this is how he was walking behind her, right? Just take a look. Look. So she's walking in all her glory. The ladies is looking nice. She got the booty, a booty in. And look at him. Why? Why is he trailing behind? Does he look happy? Does he look? Does he look happy trailing behind her with the baby and the spit up cloth over his shoulder? This is sad. You know, I'm going to read for you. Listen, I'm going to read for you some comments that I think are important. But first, let's take a quick break, and then we're going to come back, and I want you to see some comments that I thought were a little inappropriate, some that were telling, and then we'll go from there. All right. Listen, we're back. We're going to read the message from our sponsors, the people who have contributed to the show. Come on, get in focus. Focus. It's not focusing. It's supposed to Listen, it's playing games. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Keisha sends $10 and says, supporting the show 1010. Yay. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you. Happy Friday, everybody. Oh. Something's going on. What's happening? The page is frozen. Oh, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Come on now. Come on. Let me close all of these windows and start again because I don't know what's happening. Let's start again. All right. Keisha sends $10 and says supporting the show 1010. Thank you. Marchie sends $5 and says tea so good I bought a Starbucks cup. Oh, I know. That's right. Okay. Mocha Vibe sends $5. Brandy sends 888 and says Tonya, please not Oompa Loompa. That's how he was walking. Oompa Loompa doopity doop. I don't understand why he had to be walking behind her like that. Moonlight sends 222 and says, love you, Tonya. Keep doing you. Thank you, sweetie pie. I love you as well. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We refresh. Okay. We're going to take another break in about, let me get the timer set up. We're going to take another break in 15 minutes here. All right. So these are some comments that I want you to take a look at, some which I thought were a little inappropriate and some which were just kind of funny. Here. All right. So social media is picking a side on this. Amari Lee says, Keke Palmer's baby daddy would have got left in the effing dust. Shut your unknown ass up. You knew how she dressed before she became a mom. She been a baddie. She doesn't have to switch it up just because y'all dating and you made her a mother. Effing hater. Oh my. Another person says, I hope she leaves that man because it's so much deeper than that. He was embarrassed and insecure and decided to try and embarrass her in a vindictive way. Absolutely not. All right. I mean, what are you all thinking of that? I feel like there's a double-edged sword here. I feel like there's a double-edged sword in all of this. But let's continue forward. So these are people, look, they talk about this is Black Twitter coming to Keke aid. Black Twitter collectively coming together to drag Keke Palmer baby daddy Darius. Let me see what it says. I don't know what they're talking about. Here we go. Certified says, listen, if Keke Palmer chose me to be a stay-at-home dad, y'all wouldn't even know I existed. Love that dress, baby. Look at that ass. That's all me later. Have fun. N-words want to be David when she was looking for Otis. Be Otis, N-word. All right, well, this is what he had to say. Be Otis, N-word. So he's saying he would be a happy stay-at-home dad. He's a barber, and that would be a come up for him. So he would just close his mouth and just do what he needed to do, buff those toenails, buff them corns. You know, remember that that guy who was scrubbing corns to take care of his virtual woman in the Ukraine, Caesar, remember him from 90 Day Fiance? This is another person that says, me, if Keke Palmer baby daddy don't act right. And the shirt says, I'm not the stepfather. I'm the father that stepped up. So now people putting in their stepfather applications, right? They, listen. So here, then they go, then this person must be in a country where they don't have unlimited data, because he's talking about, imagine if Keke Palmer baby daddy has said this 2 days ago, said this stuff 2 days ago when we all had our rate limit exceeded. LMAO, we would have not been able to whack him like this. So they coming from all over the world whacking him. And then look, they said this is Keke Palmer baby daddy when he hear an Usher song on the radio. That's how he gonna be hitting hitting the headrest. That's how he gonna be hitting the headrest. Oh my. That's sad. That's real sad. That's real sad. Then Luffy says, saying wife when her ring finger is vacant, saying man of the family when we refer to you as Keke Palmer's baby daddy. Ouch. Then it goes on from there. Why do both Keke Palmer and Halle Bailey have blood-sucking M*N? So we can't even say men on the internet nowadays. This becomes so ridiculous. Have blood-sucking men trashing them on the internet. God, please free my sisters. Whew, this is sad. So now this is when I think it starts to get a little dicey. Steven says, how you the quote unquote man of the family and your wife's bank account is 12 times the amount of yours. Sit down and feed Keke Palmer her grapes. Know your place and don't ever speak on her again. Wow. I feel like this right here is taking it too far. I feel like it's taking it too far. What are your thoughts on it? I feel like this is how I personally feel. I feel like we shouldn't be shaming him for the amount of money that he does or does not make. I feel like different people make different amounts of money. You know, Keke chose him. This is the man that she loved/loves. Or loved, I don't know. Because she said she about to link up, so I don't know. I don't know who she linking up with and all of that. But this is the man that she chose. And on the one hand, we can't really talk about how, you know, money is a figment and the Rothschilds and fiat currency and all of that, and then shame people for not making as much money as other people, especially when we're dealing with a millionaire. You know, sometimes women make more than their husbands. Do we have to tell them to shut up and don't open their mouths and just eat their grapes? Being a stay-at-home parent is an important job. Do we have to see this? I don't know. Am I being too easy on him? Am I having too much empathy for him? Because being a stay-at-home parent is still work. And I don't know. I felt like this was mean-spirited, and I felt like it was far outside of the scope of criticizing what it is that he said and did. Now I feel like we're crossing the line. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just too liberal. I don't know. But I feel like there's something about this that just doesn't feel right to me. I feel like we shouldn't be downplaying and denouncing the important job of being with children. It's an important job, and especially, I don't know. I don't know. Tell me, because different people have different setups, and it works for some families and doesn't work for others. The data shows that stay-at-home fathers are at risk of being left by their women because it's just the data. That's what the data shows. But there are exceptions to the rule. And there are different people who have different family structures and setup. And if it works for them, then I respect it. I respect how it is that they set up their family. You know, so I personally felt like I felt like those types of comments, shut up, mind your business. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. So they're bringing up receipts. He took this picture. He took this picture of her. If y'all think it's about clothes, I got a beach house I can sell you in Idaho. So he took a picture of her topless with her baby bump, as you see right here. He didn't have a problem with the world seeing it. So I was going to show you all a video the other day, and I'll probably bring that up after the next break. Actually, you know what? Let's bring it up right now. There was a video I wanted you all to see because I spoke on the whole Snoop Dogg, Erykah Badu situation that took place a few months ago, if you all remember that. So let's just pull that out of, let's look up Snoop in my videos because what is this? I have a few Snoop videos apparently. It's just I don't really know how to spell Erykah's name, Erykah Badu. It's Erykaah, right? There it is. I found the video. All right. I was just afraid to try to spell her name, but I got it. All right.
I'm your host.
So this is the video that I did a few months ago, right? I did this video because remember when Erykah Badu and her daughter had those ass out photos that they took, and the whole internet was very upset with, they were upset with Erykah Badu and her daughter because they had these booties poking out, right? And I made a fake little album cover with Snoop Dogg in the middle, and I was like, ask yourself, would they have had a problem with this image? The issue is female agency over their own sexuality. You can go watch that video. It's a really deep video that I implore you all to take a look at. So in this video, we talked about how as long as a man is controlling the narrative, as long as a man is exploiting female sexuality, female sensuality, we seem to be all right with it. But when it's a woman taking agency over her own sexuality, sensuality, and being in charge of that, people have issues with it. Watch that entire video. It's a really good video that I want you all to see. It's a great video. All right. Just search for Erykah Badu's name in my videos. And so when he took this picture, he didn't have a problem with it, right? When he took this picture right here with her in her topless state with the baby bump, and she had her acne out and all of that, he didn't have a problem with that. He was A-okay. He was A-okay. But the moment that, she was on stage with Usher twirling her around, but what is the difference between being on the stage with Usher getting twirled around and your man posting a photo of you? So he didn't have an issue with her nudity or her partial nudity when he was behind the camera. But, I mean, he felt insecure, perhaps, because Usher was singing to her. She's out in public. I mean, imagine. He's home with the baby's spitting up. He may be feeling a little emotional, and then he starts tweeting, right? He may be feeling a lot of different emotions seeing that, and then he starts tweeting. When that woman was tweeting at Zion Williams and she was going on and on about how she pregnant or somebody else is pregnant and she was the side piece and this, that, and the other, right? We gave her a lot of grace, even though she was in she was in a one-person Twitter beef, and he did not respond. Nobody was paying attention to her, but she was out there just acting wild on the internet, right? What is the difference between that behavior, a person getting emotional and tweeting out, and this behavior? I don't know. I just want us to be a little bit more objective with how we're viewing this situation, right? Someone stated Usher is more her equal. She need a nanny and dump. Well, Usher is rich and famous. So let's see some of these comments. He won't give that smoke to Usher, LOL punk. He didn't control his baby batter, AKA sperm. So you all, listen. Okay, you all are saying that he didn't give that smoke to Usher. You know what? As a matter of fact, I have some receipts. I have some receipts of other people at a concert, right? I'm gonna show that for you, but first we're gonna take another quick little break. We're gonna have the QR codes up on the screen. So if you want me to read your comments on the screen and you want to sponsor the show, you can go ahead and send an Apple through or PayPal. If you send PayPal, let me know so I can go to the app because the Cash App is connected to the broadcast. So I can read the PayPal. So just let me know if you sent one there. So listen, I want to show you all something because there's a few different things that we need to see. Usher is bumpy. What in the world? Listen, I'm not listen. All right. We are back. You all are something else. These comments, this is something else. So Brandy sends 111 and says, I say beat Otis, N-word, low self-esteemy, sad. I'm confused. Who is Otis? Who's Otis? I don't know who that is. Who is Otis? I don't know that reference. What is that from? That's interesting. Why do I not know who Otis is? Otis and David. Otis sound like, I don't know. That name don't sound young. Sound like some old time name. Otis. All right, so look, this is what I wanted to send you all. This is what I wanted to show you all, rather. Right? All right. So somebody posted this and said, y'all think Jay-Z went to Twitter when Beyonce had Terrence Howard lost on stage? No. Be like Hove. Listen. So look at Terrence Howard. And somebody says, he didn't say nothing publicly, but I damn sure ain't seen Bey do it since. So I don't know. I don't be at Beyonce concerts. From what I hear, them ticket prices. But yeah, so look. So look at Terrence Howard's face. You know, Terrence Howard actually responded back to me one day on Twitter. He was big mad. I think he blocked me too because Terrence Howard is a violent woman beater from what it is that I remember. Because I read some stories. He'd be punching people in the face at Starbucks. He'd be beating women up. So yeah, I actually stopped watching that show he was on with Cookie after I read about how he beats women up. I just got disgusted, and I tweeted about it, and he tweeted back to me some stuff talking junk. I was afraid. I was very afraid when he tweeted back to me. But yeah, but he was lost on stage that day. He was lost on stage. Somebody saying Janet Jackson be doing it too. But look at him. He looked like he in heaven. He like Beyonce, take me away. He looked like he ready, ready to risk it all, look like. But Beyonce, beware, because I heard he got a loose fist. Allegedly. Allegedly. That's what I hear. I hear he got a loose fist. Yeah, I stopped watching Empire. After I read that about him, I just got disgusted. I just was not really, I don't know. I just was kind of grossed out by it. Nonetheless. So I wanted you all to see that picture. There's also something else that I want you all to see. There's something else I want you all to see. This right here. I want to see your point of view on this. I want to see what you all have to say about this man who's talking about the only way to be a good man in 2023. So let's see what he's going on about. So his name is that right there, Master Student. And he says the only way to be a good man in 2023 is to give your woman money whenever she asks for it, pay all the bills without complaining, and let your woman show that fat ass off in public every day so she can get more likes and N-words in the DMs trying to take your place. This way she can keep options open. And if you got a problem, with that, you're an insecure, controlling, broke mother effer. What are your thoughts on this? Is this the way? Is this what you all are communicating out there? That this is what it is that you need from your men? That you need them to do all of this and help you keep your options open? Then he goes on to say, don't ask her to cover up in public. Be a real man and bring your gun or your big security guard. And if you can't afford one, you a broke N-word. Don't ask her to cook or clean because she ain't no slave. Don't ask her not to dance on N-words in the club either. Stop being insecure, right? It looks like there's more.
And increasingly, you're telling women.
Oh, then they played some clip from Candace Owens, and I don't know what she was on. She was on some stuff here.
To be the opposite of what I think men want, right? The opposite, maybe in the instant when men are not thinking with their big heads and they're saying, oh, whoa, she's half naked, great, I'm going to go for it. Yeah. That might be what a man wants, but long term, that's not what a man wants. A man doesn't want a girl that's just going to be naked all the time and put herself out there available for every man to see. You know, that I don't have to be a man to know that that's not.
Adam 22 is married to a OnlyFans woman who just finished taking some pipe that had her sore for a few days. So I ain't want to gossip. So y'all ain't heard that from me.
What men want. Yeah. So then you say men suck, and I ask this question all the time. You complain about men, but are you being the type of a woman that a man would want, right? It's a self-perpetuating problem. And then you say that and they, oh my God, Candace is a horrible human being. And I'm looking at you going, I'm not a dude. I wouldn't date you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then increasingly.
Oh, shut up, Candace. Who can you speak for? Every man is going to want something different. So you have to let each individual person choose who it is that they want to be with. You know, the longer I live, the longer I find out that there are many different types of relationships and many different types of people in those relationships. So, there is something deep. How long have we been on? We've been on for an hour. Let's get 15 minutes back on the clock. There's Keke Palmer and the house husband complex. It gets deeper and deeper than we knew. I'm going to read a little bit of this for you all, right? Keke Palmer and the house husband complex. All right. This is by a page called darkest.hue. And so she went into this whole thesis. She was talking about how they're not married. They had a child out of wedlock. And so these are some of the things that I was talking about, right? by Darius's own standards, being a stay-at-home unmarried father is not very traditional either. We talked about this in the other video, how they want you to be traditional, but they want to be modern men. They're not behaving as traditional men, but they want you to be a traditional woman. He's a baby daddy. He didn't marry her the way traditional men married before they impregnated women, or once she got impregnated, they married. They did what it is that they needed to do to make more money and date somebody from, you know, the girl next door and this, that, and the other. So he's in Hollywood. He's in a Hollywood relationship where now he's a stay-at-home dad. So nothing about their relationship is really traditional. So, but I mean, look, and I said this in the video the other day, this is her relationship. And so if her man has issues with some of the things that she's doing, this is a conversation between them to have, because if you want to stay in a relationship with a person, you have to figure out how to meet on common ground. That's how I feel about it. You have to find a way to be able to honor, you know, your partner's feelings. I mean, this is your partner. And if your partner feels a certain way, you know, as long as you are honoring yourself at the same time, you know what I mean? As long as you're not dishonoring yourself. So nonetheless, so you have to just see what's going on with your relationship and make the concessions thereof. Or don't be in that relationship. I mean, you can do what it is that you want to do outside of that relationship, but you're going to have to find a way to coexist in that relationship in a way that makes both people feel honored. So you have to work that out with your partner. Come to some sort of compromise or something. So Darius has since deactivated his Twitter. Oh wow, but he must have reactivated it to post his Kanye stuff, right? These are the things that he wrote about being in a generation with the wife, this, that, and the other, booty cheeks, and blah 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 blah. And he's talking about that's his family and representation. And then Darkest Hue goes into, so shout out to the text notification squad. Shout out to the Knockout who posted this link in our group behind the scenes, because this was a fascinating read. So this is darkest.hue on Instagram. So you can go and take a look at her theory. So we all know about the men experiencing short man complex or syndrome. This phenomenon refers to, you know, the short man, blah, blah, blah. And house husband complex emerges from the same logic. Some men might feel the need to overstate their adherence to traditional gender roles to compensate for perceived deficiencies in conventional markers of masculinity, such as being the primary breadwinner. Unmarried fathers can also exhibit house husband complex, making their obsession with traditional patriarchy all the more ironic. And we see a lot of Black men online who are categorically at the lower end of the totem pole of all men. I don't believe they're the lowest. I believe in some categories, Latino men make less, but all other men make more, Asian, white. And Black men are constantly online talking about these traditional roles when they depend on the 50% of the bills that the woman is bringing, but yet he still wants to. I even saw a video, right? I even saw a video where a man was going up to the drive-thru and his woman was paying for the food, and he wanted her to give him the money so that he could pay to make it look like it was his money that he was giving. That's how he wanted it to seem. So house husband complex emerges from the same logic. And so these men wanting to go on and on about how they're six-figure men, when the vast majority of Black men do not make six figures, and in this lifetime most likely never will. So it's very, very strange that they are going all around on the internet talking about all this high value man talk when they're not making the money like they're claiming. It's like everybody in the comments is going on, I make six figures, I this, I that. And the data shows otherwise. The data shows that all of you who are commenting about making six figures, you're not making six figures. You're not. Especially when it was, when was it? 2018, 40% of Black males between the ages of 16 and retirement age made no income. 40% of Black men, 40%. That's almost half. And then I believe it said 17% made more than 75,000, and that's with all men. I have to look at blackdemographics.org again, but the numbers were abysmal. That's the vocabulary word of the day, abysmal. You can look that up. But the data showed that there was an abysmal situation going on in the black community among black men. And the black men who did make over six figures, 80% of them were married, and the vast majority of them were in or retired armed services. So single men, single black men, a small portion of them, small portion of them made six figures. The 80% who made six figures because they were married. Women help men live longer, earn more money, stay healthier, all of that. Yet they're constantly talking about how they don't want to be in relationships, blah, 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 blah. So nonetheless, you can read this. You can pause to read. I'll go through each part of it for you. Colorism, featureism, hypermasculinity, the hypermasculinization of pigment, hue, and features, systemically emasculating them. Pause to read if you want to get into that. Misogynoir, playing a significant role in the fostering of house-husband complex as it influences how some black men internalize notions of black women as hypermasculine and aggressive. So read this whole thing. The assertiveness, confidence, autonomy might feel more threatening to black men when they're displayed by black women compared to other races of women. This can be seen in the differential treatment of quote unquote angry black women versus spicy Latinas. While both tropes are dehumanizing and unfairly characterize non-white women as uniquely aggressive, the latter is often deemed less threatening, as reflected in its name, angry versus spicy. Moreover, Keke Palmer being dark-skinned might be relevant. Some men might be driven to humble their dark-skinned wives and girlfriends in an attempt to overcome the stigma associated with partnering with quote-unquote masculine women, and the masculinity of the women being attributed to her darker skin tone, and how we refer to lighter skin tone as fair and stuff like that. That's just my 2 cents added in on it. So read this whole thing. It's very interesting. Listen. Oh, I remember I covered this back in 2019. Fantasia in 2019, in a 2019 interview with The Breakfast Club, Fantasia, a Grammy-winning singer who is believed to out-earn her husband Kendall Taylor, shared her perspective on gender roles. Most women are trying to be the leader. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be better than that. That's why you can't find a man. You can't be the leader in the house. Fall back and be the queen and let your man lead the way. Okay, with the money that he got from you on allowance. And women have to stand up and be the mother and the father and the provider. So then now you are so bad that you can't be told nothing. That's when the right man comes. You lose him because you're trying to be the man. I'm so tired of with this same old trope. Again, this is all very ironic because Fantasia is the provider in her marriage by her own standards, but she's the queen falling back, and we ain't heard. All right, so then that's the end of that. So support Black female content creators. If you enjoyed that, go follow her channel and read that whole thing. But yes, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts on this whole thing? There's a few other things that I want to show you. I want to get into that comment. I want to get into that video of the man, Brandon T. Jackson. I don't know who he is, but I'm going to do a quick Google search before we come back from this next break. But I want to hear what your thoughts are on all of this. You love you some Keke. My niece is a waitress. She's super pretty. I love her. Here's your card back, Mr. Shaniqua. I don't understand. No matter how much, okay, so look, I don't know what you all are talking about. You all are talking about some random stuff out there. Okay, listen, Let's jump to a quick break. When we come back from this break, I'm going to play the video from this actor, Brandon T. Jackson. If you all know who he is, let me know if you all know who he is. I personally do not know who he is. But yeah. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see. And we are back. I'm reading this. I still don't know who this man is. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. Brandon T. Jackson. Brandon Timothy Jackson, born March 7th, 1984, is an American actor and stand-up comedian. He is known for his roles in the film Roll Bounce, 2005. What year is this now? 2023, right? Okay. Tropic Thunder, 2008. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, 2010. Lottery Ticket, 2010. Big Mama's Like Father, Like Son, 2011. Percy Jackson, Sea of Monsters, 2013. And Rufy Jackson in Deadbeat. Oh my gosh. So they propped him up to tell us what he said. Why? I don't know who he is, and why should we care about what he got to say? But nonetheless, we're going to play a clip from him because the blogs are talking about it. So I just say maybe he's just trying to get his, I was going to say his pussy wet, but I don't think that that's the right term. Feet wet, I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to get in on the convo. Maybe that's a better term. He's just trying to get in on the convo. So let's play his thoughts, and then I'm going to get your thoughts, and then we're going to jump out of here because blah, 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 blah. All right. You know what? I ain't even going to say it. Let me just go forward.
So, I'm here in Cape Verde, Africa, Cape Verde, and I hate commenting on real stuff. I haven't done it in a long time. This whole Keke Palmer thing with her husband or her boyfriend. The fact that a man can't choose.
Her husband or her boyfriend, dear, there are rivers between husband and boyfriend. There are caverns. There are Grand Canyons between husband and boyfriend. Those are not the same thing. So it's not either or, dear. I'm going to let it play.
How he want his family to look. This is why we overseas. This is why we got to go all the way to Africa.
God, this is annoying. I'm going to let it play. Let me just I'll refresh it and play it again. I'm just annoyed at the very even beginning of this. Oh, that startled me. Oh, all right. Let's put 15 more minutes back on the clock. And then we're going to read the apples again. Wow, this is a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's somebody say high fructose corn syrup. Oh my goodness. Listen, he worried about how this man want his family to look. How does your family look? And you're a baby daddy. You're a baby daddy. Come on. This is
So I'm here in Cape Verde, Africa, Cape Verde, and I hate commenting on real stuff. I haven't done it in a long time. This whole Keke Palmer thing with her husband or her boyfriend. The fact that a man can't choose how he want his family to look. This is why we overseas. This is why we got to go all the way to Africa.
I'm sorry, no, dear. You're overseas because you haven't had a movie in more than 10 years. The movie that you did have 10 years ago, none of us here know. You're over there to stretch a dollar, make it holler. Come on. That's why you over there, sir. Let's keep it real. You got on your Hollywood shades in Cape Verde spending, oh, God. I'm going to look at the exchange rate in a moment, but stop it. Oh, come on. Let's just keep it real. You had to go oh gosh, come on. You're a big fish in a little pond. Stop it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Overseas to find what our true culture is, you know. Our culture has never been over sexualized. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, my late grandma, classy woman, you know, looked amazing, beautiful. My mom, beautiful, amazing, woman of God. The fact that he don't want his girl to have booty cheeks out, and y'all ladies are defending that, man. Woo.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Listen. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of it all. I'm tired. So he decided to add his 2 cents on the conversation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are your thoughts on this? This is a lot. Yeah, this is the thing. So he's talking about he had to go to Cape Verde to find out what his culture was. What portion of the transatlantic slave trade picked up natives from Cape Verde? Huh? What culture? Oh my God. What is he? Oh my God. Oh my, I feel dizzy listening to this. I just feel dizzy. That's that. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. This is a lot. So, wait, somebody is saying that he has dread extensions in his hair. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is too much. This is I can't do it. I can't. So let me read these apples real quick. This that thing just there's just something about that just really just annoyed me. It's about I don't know. There's something about that just annoyed me. So perhaps he's like a passport bro. He's like combining so many different ideologies in one statement. He does have a choice on how his family looked. It starts with choosing a person whose values and ideals align with yours. He should have chosen a woman who was more low-key. He should have chosen a woman. He could have chosen a woman who was not a Hollywood starlet. He could have chosen a woman that was different than what it is that he chose. He's talking about a man can't choose how his family represents. Yes, a man can by first choosing who it is that he starts a family with, by being very selective with your sperm and semen. I mean, I can show you, go to Keke Palmer's page on Instagram. She was posting sexy photos long before. I mean, so it's like, come on. It's like And if you're having these emotional outbursts and stuff like that, let's say he at home with the baby and he got postpartum. Get therapy. Get therapy, but don't be on the internet behaving in a manner that is unbecoming to being with a Hollywood starlet. Oh, let me read these apples. This is just too much. Pro sends $1 and says, Tonya, you are a hater and part of the problem. Who am I hating on? Who am I hating on? Who did I hate on in this video? Who? I thought I've been very fair. Can you all tell me who I hated on? Pro, right back. Send another Cash App through. Let me know who it is that I was hating on, because I don't know who I was hating on. Who am I hating on? Oh my goodness. L sends $5 and says, Happy Friday, gorgeous. Thank you. Happy Friday to you too, gorgeous. Happy Friday to you too. Listen, I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. Who am I hating on? And watch the refund request for the $1 come in later. You're not getting your $1 back. You're not getting your $1 back. Miss Berry sends $10 and says, she says, the bussies. I'm logging off after all of this. I'm logging off. The bussies. My face is hurting. Oh, my face is hurting. I can't even read this. This is too much. Oh, my face. Oh. The bussies came out to play on this one. I mean, something happened. There's a lot going on. People are just emoting all over the internet. I don't know what's happening. This is a bit much. So Moon says Keke is gonna do what she wants. She really is. She really is, because she's grown. She's got her child out the way young. She got herself her little light-skinned preferential baby. All right, I shouldn't be that way. I'll retract that from the record. Just scoop that back out. All right. L sends $1 and says the way you laughed at the hater remark. Listen, you are so funny. Listen, I don't know what is going on out here. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what's happening. Listen, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Listen, so she's young. She got her kids out the way early. I don't know. What can you do? Oh my gosh. They unfollowed each other on Twitter. He deleted her pictures, people are saying. I don't know what's going on. All of that for what? Maybe he just wanted her to be at home with, maybe he just wanted her to be at home. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. But yeah, so what are your thoughts on all of this? What is the self-love lesson that you all have seen? I got a little caught up in the drama of this story myself. So I got to take some time to think about my self-love lesson from all of this. Did you all see the video I did earlier on Blueface? If you haven't, go comment on that. The whole thing is a boondoggle. It's a whole boondoggle. So this is what I was talking about the other day, right? The Keke he wanted versus the Keke he's stuck with. That's what the people are saying out there. That he wanted the quiet Keke, and he got, I don't know, but he should know her personality from dating and being with her. Behind the scenes, I don't know. Listen, we've been on for an hour and a half. Someone's saying it wasn't the outfit, it was Usher he was mad about. Was he mad about Usher? Ooh, girl. I mean, but the thing is that of all the people to be jealous of, not Usher. You know, not Usher. I mean, not Usher. I mean, I don't know. Of all people, oh God. Do you all think Usher is sexy now? 2023 Usher. Like back in the days with the 7 o'clock on the dot, I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. That Usher is a lot different than today's Usher. I don't know, something about Usher today, his head just looked like a sideways football to me now. I'm just not, like back in the days, I used to, you know what? It stopped for like Usher. Once he came out with that song, with that beat, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. Because I was in the club, right? I was in the club and I saw a friend of mine. I turned around and I looked at her dancing to this song. And when I saw her, I started to lose something for Usher. Cause she was over there. Cause like I was getting ready to get off the dance floor when this song came on. And I looked over, right? And she was like, doom, 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 doom. And I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh no, not if this song is making people move like that. Not if it's making people move like that. And then he was caught up in that whole boondoggle of a marriage. And after he got divorced, everything I had for him just was gone. It was gone. I was just like, and then this was long before before the herpes rumors and all of that. I don't know. I never looked at him the same. Nonetheless, listen. When I turned to the side and I saw her and she was going like this, doom, 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 doom. I said, oh. I was like, oh, I just remember I was like, yeah. Gypsy is saying she liked that song. Oh my goodness, really? So it's just me? When I turned around and I saw that, I said, what? I said, oh no. And something just shifted in me. I don't even know what that song was, but something shifted. Something shifted in me. Something shifted. It's time for us to take another break. The time is going quick, so let's take this quick break, and then we're going to come back. While we're on break, I need you to think about your self-love lessons. Wait, there's other people who like that song? Oh my gosh, oh goodness, I despised that song. I despised that song. There was something, I was kind of neutral on it until I saw my friend dancing like that. When I saw that, I can't believe that you all like that. Well. Well. 'Cause 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 All right. Welcome, 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 welcome back, everyone. Welcome. Let's jump into these apples. Listen, I'm stunned by you all. I'm stunned. You know what? Listen. You know what? I didn't like Umbrella either by Rihanna. I didn't like that song either. So that's just me. But nonetheless, Zersky Loki sends $5 and says, love your show. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. And Pro has come back and sent $1 to give explanation and says, you're a misandrist and pandering to leftover Black women. Leftover from what? And a misandrist is a person who hates men. I actually happen to like men. This is why I hold men in high regard enough to hold you all accountable. So you're a misandrist? I don't understand. I don't understand. Pandering to leftover? Leftover from what? That's the thing. Black men don't choose anyone to marry. So leftover from what? It's not like Black men have chosen all of these different women and that there are women who are left over after the choosing, that you all don't choose anyone. You're out there slinging peen from California to Connecticut. And it's like you're not settling down. You're not doing what it is that you need to do. And then when all is said and done, you complain about what it is that you get when you're making poor choices in choosing women. Stop it. Oh my gosh, it's unbelievable. Anyway, well, thank you for your explanation. You're calling me a hater, but you're still here, which means that you're a lover. You're a lover of the Tonya TKO show. So thank you for your support and for sponsoring today's show. Thank you. Thank you. Let me send you your hearts. Here you go. Thank you for supporting the show. And, oh, there's some more apples that have come in. Mocha sends $5 and says, for bringing content that makes us think. Thank you. I appreciate that. Moonlight sends 222 and says, we need a Tonya TKO After Dark. Talking about what? What is there to talk about on this topic that's After Dark worthy? I done showed you all my Usher dance already. That's as After Dark as it's getting. Rose sends $1 and says, since DeMarcus came through, finally. He never came through with the $100 he said he was going to send me. He never came through with that. And he ended up getting himself blocked. So Talisha sends $2 and says, she spent 2 years defending him. Now you want to shame? 2 years defending who? Who spent 2 years defending? So Keke Shepard spent 2 years defending. How long has she been with this guy? I just found out about him during the pregnancy. So are you saying that Keke spent 2 years defending him and now her man wants to come out and shame her? That would be real sad if that were the case. That's real sad. Let's see. Alicia sends $3 and says, for your friends dance again. I'll do it again. I don't know why you all want to see that. That dance brought nightmares to me. I'm telling you, when I saw that dance, I said, what? Oh my goodness. Lanita sends $5 and says, for all you do for Black women. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. These are good. Put some hands up in the air. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it. I'll do it. So I was in the club, I remember, and that song came on, right? And I remember I was there. I remember I didn't even really want to be at the club that time anyway. And I remember the song came on and I was looking for her because I was like, oh, I wanted to get off the dance floor when the song came up. And when I looked over, she was like, do, 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 do. And I was like, I said, when I heard that and saw that, I was like, I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, I really couldn't. I was like, no, I would never like that song. I would never. Once I saw that dance, I said no. And she was like, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. You all are so silly. I hope you came up with your self-love lessons. Let me refresh and make sure that we have all the apples. You can also send me apples after I'm off air. Let's see. Their relationship, they said he's no good for her. Wow. So people were against their relationship. And she defended him for 2 years. So if they were together for 2 years, then he knew pretty much who she was and how she liked to get down. So I don't know what the issue is. He knew who he got with. And in 2 years, 3 years, he ain't marry her. She ain't marry him. Come on. This is you could have known what was up. I mean, ain't no All right. There was something I wanted to do. We need to do the self-love lessons, but there was something I wanted to do before then, but now I don't even remember. But if I remember, then we'll do it. But listen, the listen. Somebody wants to replay the TikTok dance. Why? Just scroll back to the beginning of the video. Scroll back to the beginning. So I want to see what your self-love lesson is from all of this. What have you, what self-love lessons are you going to take away from this? I want to see SLL, and I want to see SLL, and I want to see statements from the I am, I do, you just start with I, because the self-love is for the lessons that you've learned for yourself. So let's continue forward. Let's see. So this is what I want. What did I learn from this video today? Oh, what did I learn? What did I learn? What did I learn? I got to think about this one because there's a lot of lessons here. And one of the biggest lessons that I would say that I learned is really about being on the same wavelength as your partner, because any situation can be looked at from any point of view, depending on your perspective, because you saw Russell Wilson's perspective when he was standing there with Ciara on the red carpet with her cheeks out, right? So SOL, I accept that most people aren't meant to stay in my life forever and only for a season. I release unhealthy attachment styles. Oh, I hear you on that. I hear you on that. SOL, I accept my responsibility for my part in who I choose for my child's other parent. I know that's right. I am thoughtful about who I entertain romantically. I want to hear in the present tense, not what you will do or in the future or what you don't want. I want to hear in the present tense. So let's see. SOL. I'm just gonna SOL. When I remain true to myself, some will like me and others will dislike me for just being me. I choose partners who respect my autonomy, Ms. Dara. Not I will choose, but I choose. We're talking in the present tense, but that was good. But let's just make it in the present. Because when we say we will do something, that time never comes because it's a will for the future in terms of affirmation. Self-love lesson, SOL. I don't want to see any words like no or don't. I want to see I am. So Miss Cupcake, your self-love lesson would be you guard your womb. So recreate that to I guard my womb. Lexi, I do what is best for me. No man will dictate how I should be. So you do what's best for you, okay? Patricia, a man will, what is your self-love lesson? I want to see from the I want your statements to start with I, because this is a self-love lesson. So, I choose to surround myself with people who genuinely care about me. Yes, I love that. I love that. They're going by quick. I guard my time and energy from men that I know will bring nothing to the table. SLL, I choose better. Okay. Okay. So, listen, I make sure I am equally yoked with people I date. Okay. 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 Okay, SLL, regardless of the situation, it's all about what lessons I will apply that moral lesson to my life for self-improvement. Absolutely. 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 Okay, so my self-love lesson in all of this really is about oh, I'm going to be honest with you all. The lesson that I'm taking away from all of this is that there are so many different ways to see a situation, and that I remain neutral in picking a side. I remain neutral in choosing who I'm going to align myself with. I align myself with me, and I look for the lessons for my own life. And in this situation, the lesson for my life is honestly, honestly speaking, the lesson for my life in this is really about having these conversations behind the scenes, right? I don't know what's going on with them. I'm going to say, thank goodness I've never been caught up in any public scandal. The people that I have chosen to date have been not people who want to be in the limelight like the way this man chose to do that tweet like that. I would personally consider something like that a tremendous betrayal, because I don't want my business out there in the streets like that. So it's important to have these conversations behind the scenes. It's important to be on the same page with my partner. The self-love lesson for me is really about communication and making sure that I am either staying in communication in which we work it out to get on the same page, or if we can't get on the same page, we don't need to be in the book. If we can't get on the same page, there's no need to be in the book, because what comes from that is a lot of mismatching. This type of interaction is from not being on the same page. And I know that, listen, I have, yeah, yeah, yeah. So so that is what I will say for that. So MV says SLL choose better. And you know what? I say that it's unfortunate that this applies to both of them. This applies to choosing a person who values privacy as much as you do, that values having important conversations behind the scenes. We talk about, these outbursts that happen when partners are arguing, and you disrespecting your man in public and stuff like that. His outburst online, completely inappropriate, very inappropriate, especially for a person dating a celebrity. Very, very, very inappropriate. I mean, but they're in their 20s, let me Google how old Darius Jackson is, because I know Keke Palmer is 29. So let's see how old he is, because if he's in his early 20s and all that other stuff, here, let's take a look. How old is Darius Jackson? Let's see. Who is that? I see a person who's a football player. It says 29 years old, but that's not her man, right? That's her man. Wait a minute. So let me find out. Her man is a football player? I'm so confused. It says he's 29. So he's in his 20s as well. They were raised on the internet. So I'm confused. He just let me ask you all a question. So Darius Jackson, it seems as if he's played some sort of sports. It says he's a running back. This is what's being reported on 24 Sports. Darius Jackson was a running back. What? Darius Jackson photo gallery. This is her man, right? So he played for the that's her man though, right? I'm confused. Is that her man? That you all are saying that's not the same guy. Okay. All right. Let me go back then. Let me go back. Because on the page, Keke Palmer is there on this page. His last name is not Jackson. What's this? It's embarrassing. Because look, I'm going to show you. Because on this page, it says Keke Palmer right here. Do you see that? So I'm like, okay, so why is Keke Palmer on this page? Oh my gosh, what is his last name? His last name is Jackson. What is the matter with you all? His last name is Jackson. Look. Darius Jackson, Keke Palmer. Who is Keke Palmer's boyfriend, Darius Jackson? All you need to know. Let's see. No, I don't want to allow ads. Ugh. I can't see the site because they want me to allow ads. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that is a different guy. All right. Darius Jackson has publicly called out the Nope stars. Darius was quick. Let me refresh again and scroll down very quickly so that we can see what we see. All right, here. Who is her boyfriend? Darius Jackson is the brother of Sarunas J. Jackson. Like Keke, Sarunas is an actor and is best known. Let's see. Darius works as a. I'm trying to read real quick. Oh my gosh. They hating on your girl. They hating on me because I don't allow ads in my browser. We just have to scroll down very quick till we get to this part of the page after the dancing video. Here, let's scroll down. Scroll here. Right there. Darius received a certificate in broadcasting and describes himself as a writer via his Instagram profile. He has 150 million or 150,000 followers on the app. How long have Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson been together? Oh, they're going to make me open this in my other browser. This is terrible. They manipulating me into looking at their ads, but their ads are not going to show up on my broadcast. I'll read it for you. Okay, let me see. It's just that those ads be so annoying. Yeah, they advertising all types of craziness on here. Look, it look a mess. That's why they wanted to be on. So let me read this for you. Darius Jackson is the brother of Sarunas J. Jackson. Let me take that off my screen. Like Keke, Sarunas is an actor and is best known for playing Isaac in Good Trouble and Alejandro Dro Pena in Insecure. Darius works as a fitness instructor at Inspire Fitness Studio based in Corona, California. According to the website, he grew up in a family of athletes and competed in multiple sports. In high school, he focused on football and eventually earned a scholarship to Fresno State University. He got into the gym and boxing to keep fit and found himself interested in sports media. Darius received a certificate in broadcasting and describes himself as a writer, quote unquote, via his Instagram profile. He has 150,000 followers on the app. His Inspire Fitness Studio bio reads, Darius's motivation to be an instructor is to help others and himself to stay in shape as he enjoys being in a team-oriented environment. It is also where he feels comfortable to be himself. So he's inspiring people to be in shape, and his posture looks the way that it did, walking with that baby behind her. How long have Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson been together? Keke reportedly met Darius in 2021. Oh my gosh. So this is a pandemic baby. Oh my gosh. So she met him in May 2021 at a Memorial Day party hosted by Issa Rae and Diddy. I need to be going to some of these parties, but not if this is the type of people you meeting. A few months later, the two made it official on Instagram. In a since-deleted post, he wrote, never would have expected summer 2021 to turn out the way it did, but here we are. I'm glad we were able to help each other throughout our lowest of times and show one another that what we are bringing to the table is everything that we got, he added. Keke is usually quiet about her private life. In March 2020, before she started dating Darius, she told Harper's Bazaar, I don't really do relationship stuff online, mainly because I don't know how I would do it without looking cheesy or something, you know? Oh my goodness. And she says, yes, I'm 100% authentic, but there is stuff that I do save for family and friends. In November 2021, Keke spoke on her decision to go public with Darius on the Tamron Hall show. She said, it became more difficult to hide. She said of choosing to post photos with Jackson at the time. It's not going to be everything you see, my job, blah, 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 blah. Oh. So she met him in 2021. So May 2021, she was pregnant by February 2022. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. 9 months later, she was pregnant with a pandemic baby. So they don't really know each other very well at all. She announced her pregnancy on Saturday Night Live when she could no longer hide it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. My mind is blown. My mind is blown right now. But hey, listen. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say on this. Listen, you all got your self-love lessons, right? Oh my goodness. Vet. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I can imagine that he probably made her go public with his own insecurities. I don't even know what to say. Let me see his brother, though. Let's see what his brother looks like. Sarunas Jackson, because I didn't really watch the show. Well, not really watch. I only saw one episode where she was singing about a broken pussy After that, so this is his brother, Sarunas Jackson. I once had a roommate that was light-skinned, really, really light-skinned, and people gave him extra handsome points because of his light complexion. Somebody's saying, check my Instagram. Let's see what you sending me. Is there something that done popped off while we're on air? Because we're getting ready to get off right about now. I'm refreshing. Which Instagram did you send it to? Tonya TKO or Tonya TKO Show? Oh, this is getting messy. I found it. This is getting messy. Let me move this to my my general folder. Let's take a look and see. So now this has gotten very messy. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's small. This is being, let me go to this page and look this up. Give me 1 second. I need to go to a page to look up because the photo, I can show you all the photo, but the photo is just really, really small. And you can't really see it. So let me go to the page that wow. I'm stunned by what I just read. But it's getting very, as a matter of fact, while I pull this up, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. I can't find that original thing. What happened to it? I need you to send me the original post because I can't find it. Ooh. All right, we are back. So I'm not able to find this post on the page. So I'll just read you all what it says. Give me 1 second. I need to get this onto another page because I'm not able to find the original post. So young lady, I can't find it. So give me Here, let me move this. I don't know when this. Oh, let me see the date of this. Hold on. Let me see the date. The date is 2021. Wait a minute. So this story has been out for a while. Let me pull this up on my phone here so that I could get this on the screen. Very interesting. Very interesting here. All right. All right. So apparently this story came out in 2021. So it says Keke Palmer's boyfriend accused by his ex of pressuring her to get an abortion 3 weeks before he went public with actress. So there's that. I had not heard about this, but this is interesting information to hear. Ooh. And then there's something else. There's something else. Let me show you all this because I was while I was scrolling on her page, I found this, right? Here. Right here.
Hey guys, it's your girl Keke, and I'm here.
All right, so let's pull this and take a listen to it. And then we're going to get out of here for real, for real. We're going to get out of here for real. Let me get back my thing open. And then we're going to read the, here. It looks like there's a video we need to listen to, right? So apparently all of this drama has been good for business for Keke. Because listen, Keke Palmer's Big Boss event sells out amid her drama with her child's father. So this has been great publicity for her. She is increasing her bag amidst all this controversy. Let's take a look and see what this says.
To remind you that I'm going to be in DC July 13th at the Howard Theater talking big boss things. Yes, we are showing the movie and we're having a conversation. And I'm going to be sharing a couple little tips like this. Number one, stay consistent. Consistency is key to any form of success. Number two, believe in yourself. That means be your biggest sponsor. Don't be afraid to spend that money, okay? And number three, give yourself grace because success isn't linear. Can't wait to talk to you guys. See you there. Get your tickets now. Hey guys, it's your girl.
Okay, so Keke Palmer presents Big Boss Era. So now it's sold out. Somebody took a screenshot to show the sold outness down at the bottom. You see that? Well. Damn, sold out already? How much was the ticket? God, Keke posting this acting like she didn't accidentally incite war on this app 24 hours ago. Love it. This is Keke's type of publicity stunt. She says, buy the tickets and we'll talk about it. So, there we have it, y'all. And then she's dancing to a remix of her song as a response. So, remember we talked about this the other day. All press, listen, no press is bad press. As long as you're not getting pressed, that's the bad press. So there we go. Let's read these last apples and then get out of here. Miranda sent $1 and says, show us Bumpy Usher. I don't know. Usher, what do you mean? Wait, does he have bumps? I'm going to Google it. And Talisha sends $2 and says, Darius Dalton Jackson. Man, oh man, I don't even know what to say. Let me search for Bumpy Usher and see what's on the interwebs about Bumpy Usher. Let's take, I don't know. Because I thought those were just rumors. How true is it though? Let's see. BUMPYUSHER. They call me USHER. So, bump song. So they have a song called Bump. Ew. This look nasty. Ooh, faux. Yuck. Look at this nastiness. Miras, I'm gonna hate it. God, what is that? That looks disgusting. I can't look at that. I gotta get this off my screen. It's triggering a tryptophobic response in me. Gosh, that's gross. Yuck. I didn't like that at all. Yuck. Why would he do an album cover like that? Ew. Listen. I will see. There are court documents. It's not a rumor. Oh my goodness. Wow. Listen. Wow. Oh, wow. Listen. I'm going to get out of here because we've been on for 2 hours. I wasn't expecting to be on this long. But yes, so listen, I will see you all in the next video. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, what? Love yourself. And part of loving yourself is taking care of yourself, honoring yourself, and giving yourself grace. Because it seems like she may have chosen poorly in this situation. It seems like she may have chosen poorly. But you know what? You get caught up in... Listen, the pandemic was a tough time for us all. You know, many of us forged loves and love affairs and all of this stuff. Many of us had pandemic babies out there and all of that. So look, give yourself grace. Look, it was meant to be, apparently, because a new human being came through from it. So they changed the course of history by creating a new baby. So on that note, what can you say? Honestly, what can you really say? So I appreciate you all coming out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I will see you all in the next video. Man. I don't even know what to say on that. That is something else, right? What happened to Pro, who was sending me hate apples? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Hey, I will see you all in the next video. Ay.